What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'll be showcasing to you a formation you can use if you are sick and tired of using the 4-2-3-1 or 4-2-1-3, sorry, if you're sick and tired of using the 4-2-1-3, because that's the only formation that freaking works in this game. But I have a really fun formation for you here, and as you can see it's the 3-4-3. And now I can understand if you guys are skeptical, because it is a highly attacking formation and this game doesn't really work for formations like that. But what this formation offers you is comfortable possession. You can't really get pressed, insane overlaps with your wingers, and yeah, it's just like it's a formation you can use if you want to control the game throughout the whole game. If you want 60 to 80% possession throughout the game, this is the formation to use. So now if we quickly go into the custom tactics here, I'll show you now. We can keep, oh wait, what did I just do now? Custom, okay. So you keep everybody, with your center backs, you keep everybody on defender. You're more than welcome to use your ball playing defender with a build up, and then you'll move into the midfield, offering even more support. But I haven't really been using that one out. I feel it becomes a bit too attackive, obviously, because since it is a 3 at the back. But you have your two midfielders as holding midfielders. Just have them sitting there, they are going to get there near the edge of the box, and ideally you want them both to have pinged pass. That is imperative. And then you want your wingers to be able to attack and defend, and to be able to pass, which is super important, of course. Obviously be playing them as wingers, and then your left wing and right wing are going to be inside forwards unbalanced a lot. And then your striker you can have as advanced forward, or you could try him out as a false 9. The only thing is, when he's a false 9, there's not enough players in the middle. If you play him as a false 9, you'd have to make your wingers on attack. But then these people, it's interesting. It completely changes the whole formation, making them a false 9. So I would say, if you do want them to be more supportive, you can play an advanced forward on support, because then they will come and support a little bit more, but at the same time really make runs. But yeah, that's the formation, guys, and I've basically put together a team that kind of best suits the formation. You want a player that has a midfielder that has really good dribbling. They are big, they are physical, they have 5-star weak foot, and they have pinged pass. That is super important. Like I said, they're big, 5-star weak foot and pinged pass. That's what you need. We got Phil Foden here on the left wing, and I have him because he's passing. He doesn't really have the play styles, but his attributes, he has 95 passing. Everything just works fine. He is 4-star weak foot, unfortunately, but it's a great card. Every single centre back, you want them to have 5-star weak foot, and important, you want them to have long ball. Long ball is important. I got long ball on Hierro, I got long ball plus with him, and then I got Laurent Blanc on long ball. And I've even given Laurent Blanc a catalyst game style to improve that passing a bit more. Then on your wingers, you want pace, you want passing, dribbling, and you also want defending, which is what you get with Phil Foden as well, and you get with this Carpenter. And I'm pretty sure this chick is like, 20k, nice and cheap. And then your right wing and left wing, ideally you want your wingers to be big and strong. So like with Gareth Bale here, this card I've evened up quite a lot. He's quite crazy. No passing play styles though, but this is a nice card. He's 5-star, 5-star. He can hit the finesse shot, he can hit the low driven. He has everything you need. You want your striker to be able to pass, so Cristiano Ronaldo would fit perfectly into that role. Alvarez would fit perfectly into that role as well, because Ronaldo has incisive pass. But if you're going to play him on a supportive role, I think Ronaldo's a bit too big for that formation. And then obviously the other left winger, if you do want to not to go a route where you don't have big wingers, like if you like someone that is short, it works just as well, but make sure they have got rapid plus or quick step, If they don't have that, the formation's not going to work as well, because you really need those play styles on your wingers. So yeah, we can jump into a game, guys, and let me know your thoughts below. And if there's any other formations you'd like me to present to you, please let me know. Yeah, so jumping into the first game, we can see this guy has a pretty solid team. 4-2-3-1, 4-2-1-3, sorry. And that's the formation that everybody uses, of course. And this is formation 3-4-3. It's a nice new one to try out. And you'll see that we focus on just going down the wings, overload on the wings. And then to cut inside, use the striker as a support basically. And precisely just like that attack, you'll notice that Zidane often, for me, is just a primary playmaker. He doesn't really score much, unless I'm like cutting it inside for a sweat or something. But yeah, you see like the chances you create, or it's very simple chances. It's just a turn and a shoot. And I feel you can also create more, more original chances. Because in the 4-2-3-1, you score like a set of the same 5 goals consistently. And I feel like it's been a long year and it gets a bit boring. But in this attack, you can see here, obviously the defense can be open at times, like very open. But I mean, I don't know how that ball was onside, by the way. It was onside. But yeah, it's a very attacking formation. It goes both ways, but I mean, it works. It works for me. I do feel if you verse a quality player, it will be a much more difficult game for you. Like, it'll probably be a high scoring game in terms of you conceding a lot of goals, but also scoring a lot of goals. As you can see, this guy left in the 22nd minute. We did have 74% possession. And that's what you're going to get with this formation. You're going to get high possession. Well, that's how you want to play. You don't really want to be playing counter-attack. You don't really want to be rushing the play. Because with this formation, you have options. You have tons of options. So it's just making the right pass at the right time, waiting for the opponent to make a mistake. And as you can see in that attack there, I just messed up that pass. I passed it a bit too early with Zidane. But that's a great example of having someone like Zidane with high defending stats up front. He can come back and he can get the interceptions, you know. It's important, and I feel almost my whole team can really defend well. But what you'll notice is it's a lot of playing around on the edge of the box in terms of like just trying to fork out an opening. Because of this formation, you'll notice that the defenders do just sit back. But this is a nice goal from Zidane. You can have a look here. Worked it out well, just waited for the defender to make a mistake, opened up, and I took the shot. Very nice one in the new game. Very nice one. I was also playing with delay in this game, by the way. I don't know if you'll be able to notice it, but yeah. And it's very simple. Just swing it out wide consistently. Swing it out wide. Play it with your 2 wingers, and just eventually the chance will come. You know, I did mess this one up. I ran out of like support, and the guy just defended me well. But you'll see the attacks are almost the same. I got lucky with this through ball though. But you'll see Phil Foden. I love attacking with this man. That would have been a goal if I green timed it. But yeah, overall with this formation, obviously defensively it's going to be very open. You'll see on this attack here, I do concede here. Very open. I did hold him down well. Unlucky not to get an interception though, but he did open me up, and he got a simple goal. But you'll see as the game goes on, it's just about controlling the game, and I kept control of the game throughout the whole game. Even though this guy was very good defensively, if I'm being honest with you, he pushed me out wide and he just kept me there. And then you'll see this is actually a very nice play I made. Very happy with this play actually. What did I do? Oh yeah, jeez. Phil Foden. That guy moves, by the way. Sure. So I got unlucky with the sweat. The keeper made a good save. But I did end up scoring with Gareth Bale. So lucky in some regard, but it was a good play nonetheless. And just another example of Isak's incisive pass. Isak, I think he has incisive pass, tiki-taka, and ping pass. So he's basically the perfect player for this box to box role. I call it a box to box role in this 3-4-3, even though he is playing holding midfielder. Because on the edge of the box here, I mean, that's just a nice goal. But yeah, as I say, on the edge of the box, you're just playing around with your midfield, with your wingers, and then eventually getting it to your two inside forwards or striker just to take that opportunity, you know. But yeah, that was a very nice goal. And as you can see, it's half time. I do end up going to try something new out because we are 3-1 up, and when you win in by that amount, it's just you want to try new things, see how that you can better the formation. I tried a deep line playmaker in the second half. I have tried double box to box and I didn't enjoy it. I feel the box to boxes are a bit attacking. I've tried playmakers also, a bit attacking. So I feel double holding works best because they stay central, they stay in position. You know, they don't roam out of position or anything. So it works well. But I mean, there's definitely ways you can play around with this formation for sure. If you want to, I know Cristiano Ronaldo's SBC, he can only get winger plus plus. So if you want to put him on the left wing and put him winger plus plus, you can make the left mid inside forward, and that creates a whole different dynamic to the game. A little sweaty goal right there with that Travella. But yeah, overall, I think this formation has tons of potential with what you can do with it. You know, it's always nice to have a formation that you can just play around with and basically make new formations within the formation itself. And that's what you can do with this formation. You know, with the 4-2-3-1, all you can do is play two inside forwards, shadow striker, advanced forward, and deep line playmakers. You know, that's the simple truth about it, really. You're gonna see here on, I think it's this attack. We work this attack fairly well. Obviously, throughout the game, you can notice that it's just very patient attacking. But I'm gonna do something crazy with Zidane. I wish I would have scored it. Unfortunately, I didn't though. But yeah, obviously very, very patient attacking. I eventually get it to Zidane. I don't know how. Oh yes, right here. So Zidane gets it. I turn, I flick, and the keeper saves it. How did the keeper save that? Oh my word. But just another example of Zidane on defense as a striker, you know. He has the physicality, he has the defensive stats. He didn't get the pass off there, but just shows, you know, it's always good to have someone that can defend. And that's the end of the game. And as we look into the final stats, you'll see that it's just another game where we dominated possession, we dominated in shots taken, and that's what you're going to get with this formation. You're going to dominate. Obviously, there will be games where you go 2-0 down, and when you go 2-0, 3-0 down, it becomes very difficult to play the game you want to play. But that's obviously something you're going to have to learn, you know. It's all about patience at the end of the day with a formation like this. You can't just get back into the game within like 10 in-game minutes, you know. You gotta just like keep control of the game, etc. But yeah, this is a 3-4-3, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned something new. As always, have a good one.